Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Leanne Deland, and to carry on with our fever conversation, today I want to talk to you about the quick facts about fevers. So remembering that the fever is a natural response to an external stimulus, be it viral, be it bacterial, be it heat stroke and things of that nature. Fever is a body's natural response. That fever is unnatural and needs medical attention if that child is less than 2 months old and that fever exceeds 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That is a definite, call to the pediatrician, perhaps on the way to children's, making sure that there isn't anything wrong with that child that is too high for an infant. Remembering that the rules I'm giving you about fevers does not apply to newborns. All right. It is unnecessary for older children to visit the doctor and or hospital with their fever. My mom had a 3-day rule, and I love this rule. She was her great-grandmother came over from Poland in the early 1900s, and so their way of taking care of the kids was very much, what the old wives say, right? So I had to be sick for 3 days in order to go to the doctor. Let's just say I rarely went to the doctor as a kid, because most things, you went to bed, you woke up better the next day. If you didn't wake up better the next day, you were definitely better by that 3rd day. So I was very lucky. I didn't grow up with chiropractic care, but my mom was very much, you're not sick enough for the doctor. Your body knows what to do. Your body is designed to heal itself. And whether that was a financial decision or a wait and see type decision, we were a wait and see family. Let's see how this goes before we make any medical interventions. And I appreciate that. And actually today, that's a rule that is still very apparent in our home. It's also very important to report your fever, the child's fever, to the doctor if there are these associated type symptoms. You're looking for trouble breathing, shortness of breath, perhaps wheezing. Sorry. Wheezing, shortness of breath, vomiting, diarrhea. Oh, and also fever associated with any weird muscle movements or twitching and things of that nature. If your child has fever or chills associated with that fever, remember, do not overbundle them, because that's going to spike that temperature up to a falsely high state. So don't do that as well. The child should rest if they have a fever. However, if they have that energy, kick them outside. Nothing beats vitamin D and dirt for fighting those colds. So just remember, vitamin D is an excellent source to help to boost our immunity. Eating dirt is really good for our kids. Not suggesting that you go, shovel dirt into your kid's face, but no, outside is a safe and awesome place for those kids that have low or even higher grade fevers. If they have the energy to do them, get them outside. If you believe that fever is associated to a heat stroke or some poison, Tide is very unsafe for children. It comes in a bright orange package. It's got those blue little pods. Everything looks edible these days. Not safe for kids. So that's the, number one cause for call to poison control. So, poison it, intentional or not, and if your children is exposed to poisons, that will cause that fever above 105. Remembering that viral and bacterial fevers will not go above 105 degrees. So just remember, it's much more serious if we're 106 and above. And then if you tack on associated symptoms, the breathing, convulsion type, weird spasmodic muscle contractions, that is, again, cause for concern and seeking medical attention as soon as possible, like right now, right? Always make sure to feed that fever the hydration that it needs. Again, the fever will not get too high if we're staying hydrated. Hydration is the number one, really our body's defender against colds. If we, doctor's right? Drink more water. Just drink more water. It is free. Drink more water. Whether you're sick, whether it's, just a Monday, drink more water. You're going to feel better. It's great for your skin. It's great for your bones. It's great for every organ, tissue, and cell in your body. And if you are feverish, it's going to deplete your hydration store. So always remember, drink more water. That's also why in the very young and the very old is that they make it a point to, they want you to see the doctor when the temperature goes up. And that's because these populations of people are more prone to dehydration. Older people have thinner skin. That skin cannot regulate body temperature like somebody in their 20s. So they're going to be more susceptible to dehydration. If you get dehydrated and you have a virus or you have a bacteria, you're going to get more sick. So make sure that you're well hydrated. Again, with infants and babies, we can't, shove water down their throats. So again, if they're becoming dehydrated, it is time. You must take them to seek medical attention, because that's when it becomes unsafe. As long as baby is, themselves, they're eating, they're drinking, and they have a high temp, that's okay. That's easy street. Trust that their body is doing what it's meant to do. Our body has a natural defense mechanism. It knows better than us how to handle fevers. We're just there for observation, and when we observe things out of the ordinary, that's when we seek medical attention. So I'm Dr. Leanne Deland with Carefree Chiropractic, warning everybody that fevers are okay. Have a great day.